Imagine taking a bite of a pulled pork sandwich that instantly transports you to a tropical paradise. A perfect balance of savory, sweet, and tangy, with every mouthful bursting with flavor. This isn't just any pulled pork sandwich. This is a pineapple pulled pork sandwich, created to surprise and delight your taste buds like never before. Let's begin by unraveling the secret behind the most tender, juicy pork you've ever tasted. The process starts with selecting a well-marbled pork shoulder, also known as pork butt. The marbling is key. It ensures that as the pork cooks low and slow, the fat renders down, infusing the meat with moisture and flavor. Before the pork even hits the heat, it gets a generous rub down with a blend of spices. Paprika for warmth, brown sugar for sweetness, cumin for earthiness, garlic and onion powder for a savory backbone, and a pinch of cayenne if you like a little heat. But here's where things start to become extraordinary. A dash of ground allspice and coriander, subtle nods to the flavors of the tropics, hint at the pineapple twist to come. Once the pork is massaged with this aromatic spice blend, it's seared until the exterior forms a deep golden crust. This step is crucial. The caramelization locks in flavor and creates that irresistible bark. But we're just getting started. Now, the pork finds its home in a slow cooker or Dutch oven, and here's where the real magic happens. Instead of the usual barbecue sauce or cola, we're adding a whole can of crushed pineapple, juice and all. The pineapple juice tenderizes the pork as it cooks, while its natural sugars meld with the spices, creating a sweet and tangy bath that infuses every fiber of the meat. To balance the sweetness, a splash of apple cider vinegar is added, along with a bit of soy sauce for depth and umami. Chop up a fresh jalapeno or two, seeds removed for mild heat or left in for those who like to live on the edge. A handful of freshly grated ginger brings brightness and a gentle, spicy aroma, tying the tropical flavors together. The lid goes on, and the pork is left to cook slowly for hours, until it's so tender it falls apart at the mere touch of a fork. As the pork cooks, anticipation builds. The kitchen fills with the mouth-watering scent of roasting meat, caramelized pineapple, and warming spices. When the time finally arrives to unveil your masterpiece, the pork is transferred to a large bowl and shredded effortlessly. All that remains is to skim off excess fat from the cooking liquid, then reduce it on the stovetop until it becomes thick and glossy. A luscious, flavor-packed sauce. The shredded pork is returned to the sauce, ensuring every morsel is coated in the sweet, sticky, tangy glaze. But the experience doesn't stop with the pork. To elevate this sandwich into something truly unforgettable, it needs the perfect supporting cast. Start with the buns, soft brioche or potato rolls, lightly toasted to provide a subtle crunch and stand up to the juicy filling. Now for the slaw. Thinly slice red and green cabbage, toss with shredded carrots, and add a handful of chopped fresh cilantro for a burst of herbal freshness. The dressing is a simple concoction: lime juice, a drizzle of honey, a spoonful of mayonnaise or Greek yogurt for creaminess, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Mix until everything is coated, and you have a slaw that's crisp, bright, and tangy, the ideal counterpoint to the rich pork. To assemble, pile a generous mound of pineapple pulled pork onto the bottom half of each toasted bun, letting the sauce drip invitingly down the sides. Top with a heap of the citrusy slaw, and, if you're feeling bold, add a few slices of fresh jalapeno or a sprinkle of toasted coconut. Crown the sandwich with the top bun, give it a gentle press, and prepare to be amazed. The first bite is a revelation. The bread gives way to succulent, melt-in-your-mouth pork, glazed with that addictive pineapple barbecue sauce. The sweetness of the fruit hits you first, followed by the savory depth of the spices and the gentle kick of ginger and jalapeno. The slaw cuts through the richness, offering a crunch and a tang that keeps you coming back for more. Each element is distinct, yet they harmonize perfectly: savory, sweet, spicy, and bright, all in one unforgettable sandwich. But this pineapple pulled pork sandwich is more than just a meal. It's an experience. It's a celebration of flavors from across the globe: Southern barbecue, tropical fruit, Asian-inspired aromatics, all coming together in a way that feels both comforting and excitingly new. It's the kind of sandwich that makes you close your eyes with satisfaction, savoring every nuance, every layer of taste. What makes this dish truly special is its versatility. Hosting a backyard barbecue? Serve the pork piled high on a platter, with buns and slaw on the side, letting everyone build their own perfect sandwich. Planning a cozy family dinner? Spoon the pulled pork over steamed rice or roasted sweet potatoes and drizzle with extra sauce. Looking for a lighter option? Try the pork and slaw wrapped in crisp lettuce leaves for a fresh, low-carb twist. And don't forget the toppings. This sandwich is a blank canvas for creativity. Add pickled red onions for a tangy snap, or grill a few pineapple rings for an extra punch of caramelized sweetness. A dollop of spicy sriracha mayo can take the heat up a notch, while a handful of crushed macadamia nuts brings a buttery crunch reminiscent of a Hawaiian luau. However you choose to customize, the heart of the dish remains the same. Tender, flavorful pork, infused with pineapple and spices, piled high on a soft, pillowy bun. Beyond its flavor, there's something about this sandwich that brings people together. Maybe it's the joy of sharing a meal that feels both familiar and adventurous, or the way the tropical notes spark memories of summer vacations and lazy afternoons. Maybe it's the simple pleasure of sinking your teeth into something so undeniably delicious. Whatever the reason, pineapple pulled pork sandwiches have a way of turning any gathering into a celebration. And if you're looking for the perfect pairing, consider serving these sandwiches with sides that echo their vibrant flavors. A fresh corn and black bean salad tossed with lime and cilantro, a bowl of sweet potato fries dusted with chili powder, or a pitcher of icy pineapple mojitos to keep things festive. Dessert could be as simple as fresh mango slices or a scoop of coconut sorbet, rounding out your tropical feast. The beauty of this recipe lies in its adaptability. Don't have a slow cooker? A Dutch oven or even a covered roasting pan in the oven will work just as well. Pork shoulder isn't the only option. Try it with boneless chicken thighs for a lighter take, or even jackfruit for a hearty, vegetarian version that still soaks up all that luscious pineapple sauce. At its core, the pineapple pulled pork sandwich is about transformation, of humble ingredients into something extraordinary, of classic comfort food into a new and exciting adventure. It's a reminder that with a little creativity and a willingness to experiment, even the most familiar dishes can surprise and delight. So next time you're craving something special, something that will make your taste buds dance and your guests beg for seconds, remember this sandwich. The blend of juicy pork, tropical pineapple, and zingy slaw is more than just a meal. It's a journey, a celebration, and a delicious escape all in one bite. Give it a try and discover a pulled pork sandwich like you've never had before, one that's sure to become a new favorite, no matter where you are.